Good howdy, folks. Welcome back to another James Blackburn Experience. Thanks a lot for tuning back in. Yes. Appreciate y'all watching. Today's episode is going to be about movies. Now, here's a movie poster I have hanging up called The 420 Movie. It's a movie I made a few years ago. I'm very embarrassed by it. It's not a very good film. However, it is a finished movie, so that's kind of neat. Now, I said it's a finished movie. It is. I got it done and sold it into distribution, and it's been out in the world now for a few years. However, like I said, it's not a good movie. I advertise it as 79 minutes of your life you can't get back. You know, I say that for a reason, so nobody can get mad at me after they watch it. However, if you do like a good, silly comedy, then this movie is probably for you. It's silly, it's funny, it's weird. And there's an actual storyline too. But I'm not really here to talk about this movie today. I want to talk about another movie. What movie, you ask? Well, allow me to explain. The movie I want to talk about today is the new Star Wars movie. It's The Last Jedi. And there's a lot of controversy online about it and all the craziness and there's a lot of reviews online. And I'm going to offer you guys my thoughts and my review. But first, I'd like to say a couple things about it, so stay tuned because here in a moment we're going to have some deep thoughts. First thing I'd like to say about the new Star Wars movie is it's just a movie. Don't take it too seriously. The second thing I'd like to say about the new Star Wars movie is it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I went back and saw it more than once. Now, the third thing I'd like to mention about the Star Wars movie is there are some folks that take it way too seriously. Like I said before, it's just a movie. It's meant as a form of entertainment and some fun, a little escape from your own life for a couple hours or so, and that's about it. I'd like to share a quick message for all you folks out there who are whining about the new Star Wars movies, not just the one that just came out, but the ones before. Just stop whining about it. Stop saying Disney ruined your lives or ruined your childhood. I hear that so many times that Disney ruined my childhood by making new Star Wars movies. Your childhood is still the same. It never changed. So stop whining about that and stop putting that kind of blame onto a company that has no intentions of ruining your childhood. And to address the folks who think that the new Star Wars movies and the company that makes them are part of a new world order and they're shoving messages down your throat, they're not. It's just a movie. Seriously, just a movie. And for those folks who are signing the petition to ban this movie and have Disney remake it, get a clue. It's not going to do any good. Disney's not going to remake any movies because you're unhappy with it. As a matter of fact, I find the whole thing very laughable that people are willing to go to that extent. You know, to me, the whole thing sounds like a first world problem. These folks that are got everything they need, everything they've ever wanted, and they're worried about a movie and some make-believe storyline with make-believe characters, that they put so much importance on that. It just seems silly to me and wrong. There's real suffering on this planet, and there's real problems, and to worry about a silly movie, it just doesn't seem like it's worth our time to be worried about stuff like that. Let's find some real problems and help fix those rather than worrying about some, fictional film with a bunch of fictional people and characters in it. Really, folks, it's just a movie. Alright, well, I'm about ready to finish that rant, so I apologize. I don't usually do these kind of videos on my channel, but I just had to voice my opinion because there's so many people whining and crying about a movie, and it's just a movie. It's meant to entertain you. If it didn't entertain you, that's fine. Have that opinion, but don't try to tack on a bunch of other things that you don't like about it just because you don't like it. It's not a political thing. It's not anything other than a fad. All movies embrace fads, and any fad that is in the film is there to sell tickets, and that's it. There's nothing more to it than that. All right, well, the rant is over. Thanks for listening. Now I'll tell you really quick about my thoughts on the movie itself, on The Last Jedi. I've been back to see it more than once. I enjoyed it each time, and as a matter of fact, with each viewing, it gets a little bit better because you pick up on more things and you get more subtle things that have been snuck into the story, and you find out there's a lot of layering going on. I'm not going to say it's the greatest movie ever made. I'm not even going to say it's the greatest Star Wars movie ever made. But what I will say is it was enjoyable. And I'm going to go back and see it again because that's what I do. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. I apologize I had to get that off my chest. But like I said, it's first world problems. We all have pretty good lives here in America. Not all of us. There's some people living some rough lives. But the ones of us who have money to go to movies, we shouldn't be complaining about a film. We should be complaining about real problems. So we're going to sign off for now. Appreciate y'all watching. And as usual, love, love, hate, hate, and take care of each other.